Chinese Taipei against the Philippines, Chinese Taipei is gonna win. They have hope, bro, like we were talking about earlier.
This is a good competition. Chinese Taipei, they know that...
Catch up.
I think they might have kind of anticipated a Winston composition here because Tomato is starting with that Junker Queen composition. So on the composition gamble here, I think Philippines does have the upper hand, but it all comes down to execution here, G-Club.
Yeah, we'll see on the points. And in 5 seconds, will be unlocked. As Puglet, I do think Ramatra is actually one of his better heroes that we have seen from the last 2 weeks. And Philippines slightly in a better position. But Hope already getting a kill onto, okay, trading kills here. As Echo down, Redux still alive, but with just Geno, not enough heals coming through from Lucio. And that will be Chinese Taipei pushing all the way, losing Moira that early. Yeah, came to bite them.
Yeah, losing early, Moira early is really, it's crucial for the side of Philippines because with that single heal output from Lucio is not going to be enough for everyone on the side of Philippines. So yes, there was, I think, a good moment for Redux taking that trade kill. However, it was not enough because the sustain was not there. But I do like the initial idea of on the Philippines side because one of the issues that we've been mentioning is that Philippines were suffering a lot of isolated kills. So the Philippines is going with the comparatively mobile Lucio and Moracom so that they can actually stick together. However, it is not working so far because Chinese Taipei is wiping them out in the neutral fight.
Yeah, that too. As Philippines, they were gathered up this time, but it's because of that Echo and also the Jungle Queen just surviving way too much. And Philippines, I think they have to strike a little faster, even having some speed boost. I think they're taking too much time rotating to the side, and they have everyone literally on the same point. So which means that...
Wait a minute, the Tracer's guns in orange look kind of nice.
To actually do damage. See how low that Lucio is already. And this Echo is not being contested at all.
Yeah, remember when we talked about coalescence here? Remember when we talked about, we can talk about the Echo later. However, look at Snow with that full spawn on Pugbutt. Pugbutt falling and everyone else falling as well. With 75% on the line right now.
God damn,
hope for the side of Philippines. I want to mention this Echo pick here, G-Club, because remember, we've been talking a lot about Echo, especially on Lighthouse, on Ilios, but on Nepal here, Chinese Taipei is getting a lot of value from this Echo pick. Remember, if you want Echo to work, then number one, you should have the point first, which Chinese Taipei actually did, and also the remaining members on the ground should be able to at least win or survive the 4v5, and with that sustain on the Junker Queen, they are actually making all those checkboxes happen. So Chinese Taipei making full advantage of their compositional strengths here.
Exactly. Even after the rampage, Zeno actually responded really well with a perfect sound barrier time, and Chun-Li's failed. But again, Chinese Taipei in a better position.
100 to 0.
100% to 0. As here again, Philippines could not really hold their ground at all, land their feet even inside that zone for not long. Basically a couple of seconds at the very early on, and ever since then, they were just trying to rotate off to the side to the stairs, and they really got to even touch the point.
Yeah, so you can see hope here, and I just can't praise the Echo pick here enough because, hey, we've seen multiple times.
If you're looking at the score right now, Chinese Taipei is 1-2, Philippines is 0-3, bro. I feel bad for the Philippines. Like, I want them to get their first win, but I think Chinese Taipei is just gonna... I feel like every team is just bullying the Philippines right now. We played with Redux before. I think I played with Redux.
They have not failed to get any value out of it, but now they understand that if they want to get value out of the Echo...
Junk?
Okay.
Okay. That we do not really see Junk in competitive, but here we go. We do have hope. And Wump coming around the corner with Redux on Cassidy. So hope. Butt.
Tomato very low, so the immortality field has to be expended. So positional advantage for Philippines of the early fight. However,
I do like the Junkrat pick though.
Will be able to be a little bit more flexible in terms of strategy and tactics here, and a little bit of more possibilities to outmaneuver Philippines, which they actually do. So it is actually Chinese Taipei who is getting on the point first. No, actually,
Philippines
actually, yes. I'm
grabbing
sorry.
13 points already, and that's Junkrat down, Tomato, and might be thinking about few different switches now, especially.
Jay,
with
please
that
get the
Reinhardt
ducky. It's
is
alone and
there.
cold.
But on this map, if you're
Aren't we all,
really,
man?
like a master
Aren't we
level
all?
Junkrat,
Is this going on
make
YouTube?
things happen.
Yes, probably
I
my
think-
second
I
YouTube channel
think
because
the
it has all
logic here is
the
that they
Overwatch
were
World Cup games.
anticipating the Reinhardt, and
Actually,
they
the second
wanted to
the second
use the
YouTube
Junkrat
channel is at
to break the shield
99.3K.
very early.
We're almost at 100.
I don't think it's. I don't think they're getting much value, as much value as they were expecting to.
And also, you can just
Well, there it is. I'm sorry to interrupt you, G-Clef, but you saw how Pugbut's shield just got decimated there. However, Chinese Taipei
Yo, all I'm
does
saying is
need
that the
to-
Philippines
yes,
is
they are
bringing
on
it
the
back.
point
Let's
now.
get it. Come on.
They need to be since
They
they're
got
behind on
53%.
They need to be very aware of the objective.
Can you at least
Because
flip it
last
up?
time we have
Yeah,
seen Chinese
fine.
Taipei, when they were struggling early in week 1, they were winning team fights. However,
Yeah.
they were late to touch the point, and they lost so many valuable percentages that they lost the map.
Yeah, it makes it. There's no shatter.
Wait, he was
and
hiding. He was hiding.
Shaped by the field, and Pugbut, okay, delivers a kill onto Maldives. Off target there, but still manages to do so using everything that they actually have. Here's a tire. Where's it going? Finds Lucio only.
Okay, so Philippines use all their ults, but Chinese Taipei
What?
also used
She
a
said
lot of
flip
their
the duck,
ults.
so I
Only
flipped it.
The
How's that my fault?
Pulse bomb remaining and Mali's sound barrier upcoming, but still a little bit far away because it's 80%. So I think Chinese Taipei might have wanted to save those ultimates, especially the Annihilation. I don't think Tomato was expecting to get focused down that fast. But in the end, Philippines, yes, they used a lot of ults to gain access to flip the point back in their favor. However,
No, I didn't kill the
1v1?
duck. Speaking
they
about,
are still... Okay, never mind. I was about to say that they're...
I don't know where my Dwarf
in
Hammer is.
the ult economy, but if they lose the neutral fight like this, then...
Yeah, it's
Never
tough
mind.
as they're on the point in the small room to the side. As Chinese Taipei, they actually fought a lot better. And a few other things. Oh, here comes Trara for Mercy.
Wow.
That we have seen slightly, not for too long, yesterday too.
I mean, yes, but usually on Nepal you would expect something like a Farah on Village or Shrine.
Yeah,
So
not here.
Not
Found it.
Sanctum. But I guess it's the logic here is that they don't have a lot of anti-air because Ramatra is not necessarily anti-air
Yeah, Junkrat's not in anti-air for sure.
at all. So maybe it makes a little bit of
There's
sense.
Shatter.
Oh.
Good shatter. But Pugbut is very low.
Oh, he fucked up the charge too, but I don't think he would have hit
Saved
anyone.
by the field, and he stays alive. The support is there for Philippines.
However, everyone is down on the side of Chinese Taipei, and it is final fight territory for Chinese Taipei. They have to touch and win this team fight if they want to keep this map going.
Yeah, finally that Junkrat's gone. Hope back on Echo and saying, okay, we need to touch the point and get this back. 99%.
No,
Win
does able to
overtime.
touch the point. Will there be a follow-up? Yes, they are. Tracer,
Oh my god, poor Tracer.
Tracer
Wait a minute,
did
Philippines,
touch, but at the
Philippines.
cost of his life.
Philippines,
And
they might
Overwatch
take this.
is available to do a lot of damage and takes out Tomato. It doesn't look like Chinese Taipei
Oh,
can turn back this one. And it is going to be
okay,
tied
wait a
here in
minute.
Nepal.
Grey Momo could not be on the point.
Okay, okay.
Tiny bit late. And we have 1-1. Which is quite rare of a... We did not have that many 1-1s on control so far.
I think this is the first one on APAC A. All the control maps from 2-0.
Must be right, because you're the stats guy. I have full trust in you.
Well, you're the stats major,
Oh,
but
I did not graduate, I told you. It was a minor, too.
Damn, what
yes,
the fuck? I
unless
like
am
these
very
casters.
mistaken, which, in case I would apologize, but I think this is. I am pretty sure that this is the first round 3 of control that we're having in APAC A. So this is exciting. It looks like Philippines. Yes, they were a little shaky on Shrine, but it looks like they know what they're trying to do. And to be honest, I think Wolf's Farah did a lot. Did a lot of more value than I thought it would be.
Choose that, and Sumatra just picking up kills as without tank, no shield, no barrier. As actually Tomato on Reinhardt too.
Yeah, usually
Wait.
from what we've been seeing so far.
What was that by
Nexus is
Pugbutt?
the usual main tank of this roster, and Tomato would be the off tank. But it doesn't mean that they're mutually exclusive right now, especially in Overwatch 2 and situations like this. You need your tank to play in a little bit both categories because theoretically, in Overwatch 2, they aren't such a classification such as main tank, off tank, but historically, you would expect that Tomato have less practice on the Reinhardt. We'll see how it goes, though.
T-Luck still paired up with the Mercy. And here's Chinese Taipei trying to stay in an angle where they're not targeted by that Pharah.
Exactly, so we go again with the theoretics here. Yes, the Pharah, the Echo is good, however, it is effective once you have control of the point and you're trying to deny access of the opponent to the point. It's not as effective if the opponent already has access to the point and you have to be the one trying to retake it. And also, unlike...
Have a good night, Angel. I hope you sleep well.
Round 1,
You're amazing. Sleep well, sleep well.
Was the source of a lot of sustain, even in a 4v5 situation. It is going to be Orion, so the backline is going to have to be very aware to keep Pugbutt alive if they want Wukt's Pharmacy to get a lot of value.
Yeah, so Chinese Taipei, they're actually staying with hope, and there's that wall again.
A lot of pressure, but Wukt getting a lot of value from that barrage.
Are there drops? Yeah, type exclamation mark claim.
Philippines again, only 26%, but this is a pretty good fight with just one. And was there also an Earth Shatter, it seems like, from Pugbutt?
Yes, so it was a amplification matrix from Chun-Li, it was also a shatter from Pugbutt, and it was a barrage from Wukt. So they used a lot of ultimates here. I think they are going to even out the point percentages here. However, Chinese Taipei, if everything goes their way, it will be an expected fight win for them. There is that symmetrical wall there. I don't think they need to use any more ultimates for this current fight, and okay.
Yeah, casual Reinhardt passing by, well, almost passed, but did not manage to go all the way. Philippines, they had to gather a few more ults, and they were separated. And this time, Chinese Taipei, with just using that Photon
Photon
barrier to go.
And because since Chinese Taipei only used one ultimate, they didn't give the turn away totally to the Philippines. And with the neutral fight win, I think they saved them yet another chance. And this shatter is going to be very important for the side of Chinese Taipei because Pugbutt is far, far, far away from his own shatter. And if Chinese Taipei gets to profit from the shatter, it's going to be map win for them because it's already at 96%.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the barrage, this Pharah's been popping. He's cooking. If he gets a fat barrage, they might win.
As Chinese Taipei, okay, there it is.
Barrage,
wait,
but
no one touched!
Looking at their positioning here, I don't think they're necessarily going to go with the spawn camp strat here.
Yep, and Light is actually here. The one playing a lot more hit scan.
Is Lifeweaver a meta healer, or will he be?
Hope actually did go out.
In the future, I don't know, but if you pick Lifeweaver right now, that's a throw pick, man.
Fight here as still keeping that Pharah Mercy strong for Philippines. Okay, it worked. Not that bad. We did not go into the point, but still, in terms of damage and what impact we actually had against Chinese Taipei, okay, let's keep this up. I think that's a line of thought that Philippines has.
Yes, I think Philippines...
I've seen some good Lifeweavers, though, on ladder before I stopped playing to watch the World Cup. There has been some good Lifeweavers.
Pharmacy? But again, the same theory goes. If you want to run the Pharmacy, that means you have only 3 members on the ground. Then either you have to do so much damage that that the number and disadvantage doesn't matter on the ground, or that your forces on the ground.
I'm hungry now. I'll go pay for some Subway. Oh wait, I work here. Haha, I get it for free. Since you work at Subway, be honest with me. Is Subway good? Would you eat at your restaurant that you know, like all the secrets about?
Oh, wait.
Okay, got to kill onto Lights. And Wukt was still in the air trying to target on that Cassidy.
Okay,
coming around the corner.
I wasn't able to see that really clearly, but it looks like Farah did apply enough pressure for them to win on the ground fight.
Holy shit.
So, okay.
Watching a good Farah play is like
because
insane too. Yes, but not the
making
bacon.
this
Oh.
work, and
I used to go to Subway years ago. I used to get the bacon a lot. Okay, that's good to hear. Fantastic.
This Farah might buy Philippines another turn.
Yeah, actually.
How can you just like Subway? It's literally your own sandwich.
Really well from
because the way it's their ingredients.
Time for Walks to chip in that much damage. I could see the HP bar going back down. And
you can make your own sandwich, but if they're using fucking ingredients that are probably like old as shit or not even good quality, it's gonna be disgusting.
Okay, Chinese Taipei knows that Philippines has a lot of ults, so they are pulling the trigger first with that Annihilation. Good ult usage from Chinese Taipei. They know that they have less ultimates and they want to pull the trigger now, so they finally stabilize things. And although Philippines, they do have 5 ults.
What's your go-to meal? Me? Chicken and rice, bro.
Desperate.
Oh, the Farah. Oh, they try to wall up the Mercy, but the Mercy made it too.
And harass the back line of Chinese Taipei as they're struggling to defend the right target here as Philippines actually holding a pretty good ground. So here's the initiation from Rainbow with the sound barrier.
There is that barrage, but it was so far away that it only took out the immortality field. However,
better trade for the Philippines, actually using a lot more from the back line, was able to trade better.
Yes, trade better, but they also used a lot more ults. They had 5 ultimates in their bank, and they used 4. So I think Chinese Taipei was like, I mean, they used a lot of ults. This is a fight we're gonna be losing. But still, Philippines, they kept pointing, and they got what they came for.
As long as they still have 1 more left, which is the important Dragon Strike, okay?
I mean, we've been seeing a lot of Dragon Strike kills, like surprisingly, from the World Cup qualifiers.
It's usually for just to space them out from the payload.
Exactly.
Oh, here's the push from Chinese Taipei. They're going in all the way, pushing Philippines, trapping them in the wall.
There is that Dragon Strike. I don't think it finds anyone, but wow! What a punch from Tomato there, and everyone is...
Oh, and a headshot from Light onto that Farah. And the last one in the air brought down. Mercy gone too. So Team
Jay,
White,
are you top 500 right now? Nah, man, I'm silver.
From Raymond there, so Chinese Taipei has to wait a little bit. No, actually, Philippines has to wait a little bit more, and that means less time on the time bank. And Chinese Taipei have...
Wait, why was that guy just standing still? He just died because he was standing fucking still. Nah, ain't no way, bro.
Do they know how much...
Ain't no fucking way. That fucking bat just stood there and died. Oh, yeah.
So it's going to be a fight of whether Chinese Taipei will be pulling the trigger first, or will Philippines just be firing the barrage first.
Yeah, man, also Redux on that. Hanzo has been having some pretty good headshots. Dealing with the back line, also sometimes a DPS line of Chinese Taipei. So if those shots continue to land... Oh, hold on. Hanzo was about to be isolated. Here's Pugman trying to take the damage instead. The barrage is good. It looked good for a second, but what a save by Chinese Taipei.
Yeah, I think that barrage could have done a lot more damage if Snow didn't just headshot walk there. So good awareness from Snow and good target priority from the Chinese Taipei team. And
wait,
suddenly, all of a sudden, this is going to be a very awkward situation for the Philippines because yes, they will have the nano up very soon, but if Chinese Taipei finds that window before key ultimates pop up for Philippines, it is going to be almost last fight territory for Philippines.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I think they're Philippines right now. Of course, Farah's in the air, but a lot of pressure for Redux. The opening kill from Hanzo will be one of the greatest for Philippines because on this uphill choke point, it can be really hard as there's Hanzo. Okay, focused again, picked up the kill by Lucio. Light picking up more, the backline's gone. The Walk trying to contest, actually get grabs few.
Walk doing a lot of
even through the field
here.
Okay, let's look at the targeting. Those pushes
But I like the idea from Chinese Taipei. They
Some people
know
track
that the
ultimate percentages in team chat. Maybe that.
They
But are you
want to
talking
stall
about
as much time as they want, so they
on
were
teams?
a
There's someone that's tracking
defense.
ults. You have
So
an ult
now
tracker.
even though they lost that fight
When I
over
used to
there,
play,
they
it
still
was
have
usually
time
my
for at
main
least
support.
one or
My
two
main
more
support
fights.
was calling out the
This is
plays,
they
what we
wanted,
should do, and it
even
was
though
tracking
if
ults.
this fight,
That was smart as
for
shit.
Chinese Taipei, for the side of Chinese Taipei,
And
they
he
want to
usually
beat
got
out
it
as
spot
much
on each
ultimates
time,
as
like
they want.
99%.
So there are 2 ultimates here, 3 ultimates for the side of Philippines. Yes, they will be.
The Sunbear is there.
I mean, I track ults when I'm playing, and I don't even fucking. No, not sure, Lucky. Jur.
Philippines who have the Dragon Strike, and this payload is pushing.
Like you figure it out after times. Like I mean, I don't really track ults. I call out what they use. Like, oh hey, they use this ult. Like this fight, they're gonna come up on this and this ult.
And then we can lose 1 or 2 fights, and then we can have them use all their ultimates, and then we can fight at the very last to contest with our ults and then their ults all depleted. However, yes, the idea was good, but I think Philippines did a good job of managing the payload so that by the time they won the second team fight, the payload was in a position to already cap. So good.
You know what I would like to do?
Good thinking on Chinese
I'd like to
Taipei,
take
but also good
Team
execution
South
on
Korea and put them against 5 bronze players, but buff the bronze players by like 5 times the stats to see if they could win. That'd be fun.
And still, Philippines, they knew that they had no
There's
time.
no way I could get
They had
the
to go
South
for that
Korea
second point,
team to
so
do that though.
Pushed all the Qs, all
There's
the
no way I
ultimates.
could get them to do
As
that.
long as you got what you wanted, I think that's okay. Better now to use it than waste later. Chinese Taipei still.
Okay,
Holding
Chinese
okay.
Taipei with 30 seconds left on. They will be looking for their
Overclock.
opportunity to wipe the team, because a team wipe at this stage of the game means that it's going to be at least a desperation touch.
Hit it,
or
hit
even
it,
not
hit
even
it!
a touch opportunity for the side of Philippines. They have 2 ultimates. If any time's the time to use the ultimates, this is going to be now.
Less than 10 seconds.
But Philippines, they're dropping 1 by 1. Can they even touch?
Oh, the respawn's pretty far, and I think the final member down has been gone for a while, so that's first round complete with 2 points.
I think the Philippines will be. I don't think they will be ecstatic for that push, but I think they'll still feel pretty good about that because they went pretty far. They capped 2 full points, and they were about halfway up to point C. So, and Shambali is, if defended correctly, can be a very tricky map. Like to penetrate the defenses.
Shambali.
So I think they'll be happy. The Pharah did get a lot of value from Walked. Walked was very, very, very impressive on the Pharah. In general, with the Mercy as well.
Yeah, I'm actually really surprised Philippines is not doing really that hot, even though they have like Walked and Redux. Like Walked has fucking been popping off on the Pharah.
Because they still have a chance to win this map if they full
Jay,
push,
did you already
if they
rewatch
full
South
tap
Korea? I'm watching
until
all the
point C,
games that I haven't watched.
They win. So
Yeah, if they go exactly the same, of course, after the second point. But first half, the Philippines actually looked really well coordinated. The DPS, they were picking up kills because they were totally separated, and one's in the air, one's in the ground. Hanzo usually just runs away from any type of close
APAC,
isolation.
Asia
And
Pacific.
Pugbat, who we have been criticizing a lot through the first week, has been sustaining so
Do you think
well
Saudi
on the
Arabia has a chance in LA?
I think that was actually
I'm gonna
the
be
goal of
honest
the
with you.
2
Depends on what
Chinese
team they
Taipei.
play against.
They were focusing on him so many times, but he was not brought down in time, giving a lot of potential and the synergy for those in the air to actually grab the kill.
Exactly. So a lot of individual improvement for the side of Pugbat. I mean, I just can't praise him enough because like we said, G-Clef, we've been pointing out Pugbat as one of the weak links of the Team Philippines. However, he was very solid and did his duty as tank. And if you look at the Philippines right now, they are going with the Ram. I wouldn't want to call this rush, and it's just a Ram composition with the Pharah and the Hanzo. They didn't go for a spawn camp, so it looks like they wanted to defend here at this corner.
Yeah, that was close. Shout out to Tomato. And push is happening. Okay, no real kills, but Redux has to be careful peeking through those windows. A lot of targets.
Also, interesting choice of composition by Chinese Taipei. They are opting to go with the Echo, which is generally known as a good pick against the Pharah. But however, Chinese Taipei does not have that Mercy. And Philippines has the Mercy sustain.
Would be cool if some of the creators play, some more creators play for their country.
Task to take out.
There's
just with the
better players than the creators.
Echo can do
For an example, Overwatch League players.
The Mercy, not as much, as we all know it. Here's Chun-Li ready with that nano.
Sitengya? Is that how you say it? I appreciate that's a prime sub. Creators only care about the money. I don't think that's true. Like for me, for an example, I'm 28, Emong's 33, you know, we're getting old. There's younger Overwatch League players that are a lot better than us. If I say, let me play on Team USA, that would be a massive fucking ego trip right there. There's fucking people who are a lot better than me at half my age.
So no further kill, but the payload is still being pushed.
Yeah,
so what you just said doesn't even fucking make any sense.
Oh, nice shot.
What a flick shot there. Vitox Hanzo has been getting a lot of those kills onto Tracer, which is one of the harder targets.
Yeah, a lot of the... So Hanzo's... Because it's a projectile and it's not like necessarily like the fastest projectile in the world, it's very hard to register those headshots on
Come on, it's an arrow against
So you just said creators only care about the money, and then you just said huge L for Team USA if you played for them.
So if you can land the right shot, you can actually do well. There's that strike.
Didn't you just answer your own question?
And then also the barrage taking out Snow. It was very far away, so I didn't think that it would be a lot of value there. But however, Philippines do their job very, very professionally. And okay, Chinese Taipei has a little bit more than 1 minute to cap point A.
Wow, Philippines here. As at that corner, if you have the Dragon Strike near that payload and a barrage from the other side, come on, unless you're in the building, you can't really escape from that damage.
Same, D's, same.
From Philippines so far. Chinese Taipei, they need to get further, but less than a minute.
So this is probably going to be their best opportunity because they have the ultimates, they have the rampage, they have the sound barrier. They, of course, they don't want to use.
Oh, wow, that's big.
No, don't tell me Chinese Taipei is actually gonna fucking lose this and it's gonna go to 1-1. There's no way. Devils, appreciate the massive 2 months, my friend.
Yes, Chinese Taipei got wiped out, and I think Tomato's rampage only hit Puckbutt.
About to cap this, 15 seconds.
They even touch? I think Snow is there, so maybe Snow is there to touch. However,
yeah, the rampage got no value because not many on the ground. 2 seconds out very early on from Molly.
Pulse Bomb goes wide and Puckbutt Redux falls.
Okay, 2
so
kills.
This is a good start for Chinese Taipei. It looks
Oh
like they
no, Philippines! What happened, bro? It looked like the Philippines just threw.
Okay, that's a team wipe now. Finally. With 0 seconds, Chinese Taipei, they will get the first, they will get to that first point. And that was close, though.
Yeah, probably size of relief from the side of Chinese Taipei.
Come on, bro.
The rampage from
That probably costed them the game right there.
Yes, it did hit Puckbutt, and in the end, Puckbutt fell because of that, but it wasn't of immense value. And then after that, Philippines had good target acquisition and focus on the DPS lineup of Chinese Taipei. So Chinese Taipei lacked the firepower, but good touch and good bounce back from Chinese Taipei.
And Philippines, they still have some ults. So early nano on Puckbutt, but the focus is on Redux. Almost going down, still survives. Chinese Taipei, there comes Light Hanzo.
And taking down Chun-Li and
What a
Redux.
great name on Twitch. Sub to Jay3. Great name, bud.
Going full insane mode, and that Echo, well, Hanzo of Light actually grabbing 3 kills and throwing out.
Wait, I think the dragon actually disappears.
Now this payload is on the highway, about to, yeah, this uphill was supposed to be one of the harder points.
I don't think.
Wait, how's your name sub to J3 but you're not even a sub? Wait a minute.
Yeah, they are going to.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Philippines do have some ults to work with. Remarkably, the annihilation from Puckbutt, and Chinese Taipei doesn't have a lot of defensive measures. However, Chinese Taipei also has offensive measures of their own. For example, they can pop the Kitsune Rush and the
True, Luki.
first. And Philippines don't have any defensive measures either, so it's going to be a fight of whoever gets that angle for aggression first and pushes that trigger. Because
There's a rampage. Hitting
What up,
low.
what up?
And
look at the payload. G11 is very, very close to completion.
Bro, Chinese Taipei was about to get full held on first point, and now they're almost fucking capping. Holy shit.
Queen, but can't really do much. She's alone.
A cafe and Ithris. Appreciate the massive prime sub and give this up, my friend.
Down. Light's still in the air, trying to find some more damage on the puck, but that's a tank takedown for Philippines. Can they survive? No, Tomato takes down Mercy. And this might be it.
This looks
Chinese
like it
Taipei.
is going to be it. 2 meters left, and that is it.
No
and Chinese Taipei
way.
keep
They
their
were
hopes alive
going
for
to be
qualification.
fucking
2-0
full
win for
held, and they
Chinese
actually
Taipei.
came back.
2-0 win.